Let's go. Hey, Darrion, my brother, how are you?
What's up? I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Looking forward to today's session. It's going to be awesome. And it's great to do it with you. You know, so I
So,
want to welcome the Juice Spaces family. This is Kirwin from Juice Spaces with Darrion from Juice Spaces. We are in for an exciting event, a sneak peek at some of the amazing things that have been happening at Juice Spaces. So I want to welcome you. Share the broadcast with your friends. Share
yep,
the broadcast with your crew. Tell them Juice Spaces is dropping some big news today. And
yeah,
listen, we have a special sneak peek into some amazing things that are happening at Juice Spaces. Darrion, you must be excited with some of the things we're going to drop today.
I really proud of everything that the team is doing so far. The design team and the entire Juice Spaces team on a whole. So I am really excited, right? I remember when I first saw what it is that they've created, that the team is looking to produce. I got extremely fired up. So I know that the entire community will be extremely excited. Right, I'm trying my best not to say too much before we drop it, right? But you guys, as Kirwin said, could share it, right? Could share the stream, could tell your friends that we are dropping some big news today, some big announcements, and you're gonna see some real sweet juice today.
And we want to welcome our Juice family from our Discord group. I
Right.
think we're so happy to have you on the journey with us. We just have some amazing people within the Juice Spaces community. I believe people who are learning more and more, Darrion, they're learning more and more about what we're doing at Juice Spaces. And we're telling people the more they get involved in Juice Spaces, they're going to see the juice is sweet. We
Right,
love to say all the juice you can ever want. And
right,
you're going to see that today. Today, you're going to get a glimpse, a sneak peek into the roadmap and the things that are happening in Juice Spaces. One of the things I really like, Darrion, that for
mm-hmm.
some people, it's, you know, there are a lot of great NFT projects out there. Um, Unfortunately, a lot of the things that there is a roadmap and some of it is hopium. But what is so exciting about Juice Spaces and what we're doing, there are teams already working on some
Yeah,
of the amazing projects within Juice Spaces. And our experience with it is within the business community. And so we are hard at work every day, and our community is going to get to see it today. And
for
this
sure,
to
for
me is
sure.
really exciting because it's not about talk. You're
Right,
gonna have to walk the walk.
for
So we
real.
want to say welcome to all our viewers, everyone who's taken in this live stream, our entire Juice family. We want to say welcome to you. Share the stream, send it to your friends. It's going to be recorded. So if
Right.
some people have missed it, you can still send it to them after. But Darrion, are we ready to get this party started?
Yeah, let's drop the first one.
So let's drop the first one. We're going to get this is an action event, and we're going to get this party started now.
Yeah, look, I'm the man now. I'm the man now. I left a dub, but I did it with no handout. I'm the man now. I'm the man now. I left a dub, but I did it with no handout. I'm the man, yeah, yeah. I'm the man now. I'm the man, yeah, yeah. I'm the man now. I'm the man now. Yeah, yeah. I did it with no handout.
Woo!
Boom.
Wow. Hey, and this is one of the native projects at Juice Spaces. It's called a Juice Box. And Darrion, when I look at this project, it reminds me so much of invisible friends
Yeah.
and imaginary ones. What do you think about what we just saw?
Well, first of all, the exciting thing is that this is not even the final product of the juice box
Okay, okay.
NFT, right? So there's some more elements, right, that are gonna be implemented. But so far, wow, and it is something that it's unique, right? There are a lot of type of NFTs out there. We know there are a lot of ape NFTs, for example, um, and it's something unique, with the concept of a juice box and the kind of characters that you see, and like this one we see as Rambo, and looking serious with his knife, like there are more elements that would be added to make it extremely, extremely juicy, right? And I'm really excited about that. And as you spoke about with imaginary friends and invisible ones, like if we look at what are some of their floor prices, I think invisible friends.
Invisible friends and imaginary ones. You said
Yeah.
imaginary. You
Oh,
said it the other way around. In fact,
imaginary ones.
let's ask the DJ to run that track again. I have to see that one more time. So I want to ask the DJ to run that track one more time.
Yeah, look, I'm the man now. I'm the man now. I left a dub, but I did it with no handout. I'm the man now. I'm the man now. I left a dub, but I did it with no handout. I'm the man, yeah, yeah. I'm the man now. I'm the man, yeah, yeah. I'm the man now. I'm the man now. Yeah, yeah. I did it with no handout.
Wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow. Bad
serious?
to the bone.
You serious?
Yeah, bad to the bone. Darrion, you were rightly saying that when you look at invisible friends and imaginary ones, what is the floor price of invisible friends right now?
I think invisible friends might be like around 3.8 Ethereum, around there.
Okay, wow, 3.8 Ethereum.
Yeah.
And so when you think, I'm not sure how the juice box is going to price, but knowing Juice Space's culture, we don't believe in pricing any NFT where it's beyond the reach of our community. So Juice Spaces is going to drop the juice box below 0.3 Ethereum.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
it's not going to be high. We want to have room for the project to grow and for our community to generate wealth. I think this is really important for us. And the thing that I'm excited about, Darrion, and I think our community should be excited about, when you have our Min Pass, the Golden Straw VIP Citizen Min Pass, and that is the project that we are launching right now that you can get whitelisted for, and you can register your Solana address for. When you have our Min Pass, you get up to 40% off on every Juice Spaces project. So it's almost like the Min Pass pays for itself from the day you buy it. With the first project that you mint, it's like the Min Pass is paying for itself. And Darrion, I would say for us, it's about building a community. It's about having people who capture the vision of Juice Spaces, and they're joining us for an amazing journey. And when you look at the quality, and Darrion, you were saying, you know better than me because you're involved with the team, you're saying that's not the final version.
Yeah.
And when you look at the quality, it's world class.
Mm-hmm.
When you zoom in and look at the detail and the art, it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to seeing the final product, but it's going to be amazing. And you're talking about an animated, moving NFT. Wow. And you look at Invisible Friends. I love that project. I love what the team at Invisible Friends did. It's amazing. I know one of our Darrion, our chief creator at Juice Spaces, he loves imaginary ones. I really like Invisible Friends. I think you liked Imaginary Ones also.
Yeah.
And so now I think our community should be thinking this is a project, an NFT project in the genre of Invisible Friends and Imaginary Ones. An animated NFT, but Darrion, the exciting thing about it is every native project at Juice Spaces is linked to an in real life business. And when you purchase the Juice Box NFT, you're going to be able to receive financial returns. I don't know if I'm using the right word, returns, right? But what I'm saying, you benefit from what Juice Spaces is doing within the beverage industry. And that to me is exciting. You want to talk about that a little bit, Darrion?
Yeah, it is. Well, first of all, one of the reasons why many people are skeptical or somewhat they somewhat restrain themselves from the NFT space is because they think it has no value in real life. So they think it's something that you just have digitally, but what could it do for me? So it is unique, it is unique what we are doing in terms of giving that real life value so that people could actually benefit digitally and in the real world. So it's something that it is new somewhat in this space, of different NFT projects incorporating that concept. So it's really special what we're doing, and we just want to be able to pour out so much value for the community so that, as you said, like everyone could, start to create wealth for themselves and for their family,
And that's what it's about. It's about wealth creation. In fact, Darrion, I'm seeing the Women's Freedom Foundation, and we're so happy to have you on the live stream. And that's what it's about. It's about empowering people. It's about empowering communities. And one of the big things at Juice Spaces is we work with independent creators. And we've been working with some amazing independent creators, some women who've been dropping some amazing art, right? Some amazing art. And we want to showcase some of our independent creators. So we're going to ask our DJ again to run the track. And Darrion, perhaps you can tell us what we're looking at as we look at some of the independent creators' work.
Right. So, and we look at this, right? This is actually very beautiful. The artist that designed this actually placed top, right? Like first in the entire Western region in a art competition, right? She's actually from the Western side of the globe. And her art are displayed in certain art exhibitions, like in the Caribbean, museums, etc. And when you really look at this, this is real art. This isn't just NFT NFT design or NFT creation, right? This is real art. And the thing is, guys, is that there are people that do love to get into the NFT space for legit art, literally just to have art digitally. And pieces like these, Kirwin, they skyrocket, right?
It's true.
Yeah, they do. I even saw a couple recently where you see these pieces go for like hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? Like thousands. Like people buy them for 10 Ethereum, 15 Ethereum, etc. Because people really do love, this type of art. So this is from the Sagel collection, the Sagel self collection. And
how do you even begin to envision this in your mind to create a piece like this? It's amazing.
It really is. So what she's doing is she is incorporating different cultures and combining it into one piece. So in this, it's more of a African culture, right? And like she added abstract elements and stuff to it too. So her collection is more about different cultures and expressing them. So there may be Indian cultures, Chinese culture, African culture, etc.
So this is the Sagel collection.
This is from the Sagel.
Do we have any more from the Sagel collection?
Yeah, we do. If this is another one from the Sagel collection.
Wow.
Right, this is pure art. Right, the DJ could keep going. Right, so this is another example from an African culture.
Wow, I love this piece.
This, yeah, right. So even like these, you know, you will
I
see,
need this to hang on my wall.
you will see different races and stuff like this, you know, especially in a time like now where people you know, into human rights activists and stuff, especially in a time like now, you know, where black people are concerned and the history, the African history, you know, it really is a sensitive topic. So even CJ will try to express, you know, the power of women, especially through her art, right, and the power and beauty of, you know, the African culture and different cultures. So it really is amazing what she's doing with the Sejal collection, and you guys could definitely look forward to more art from Sejal. You know, so this one is from the Tiffany's collection, and the Tiffany's collection, the slogan for it is that all women are beautiful, right? So what Renee Lizelle is actually the creator behind that that collection. So what she is doing is that she is also expressing the beauty of all women and exploring it in different ways. So I actually love this piece because this, you could see the transparency in it, and when you really look at the elements and you really zoom into the detail of the art, you really see how beautiful and how amazing it really actually is.
And Darrion, if I remember, I believe the Tiffany collection is doing a first for the NFT space. It's blending art and technology, using a type of technology called steganography. Yeah. And steganography is all about hiding data in plain sight. And perhaps there's a history of steganography that goes way back thousands of years. But this collection, the Tiffany collection, is going to blend art and poetry. And when you purchase the Tiffany's collection, you can receive a piece that with steganography inside of the piece is poetry that you own the rights for. So this is not just an artistic collection. Yeah. This is a collection that is a first for the NFT space globally, and is using advanced encryption and is using steganography to embed a poem within the art piece. And so you're not only purchasing the artistic piece, but you're also purchasing an artistic poem that you're going to own the rights for. And shout out to Renee for being so creative in her art and what she's doing. I mean, it's really amazing. And I think women are really leading the space for creativity. I was looking at a friend of mine and some work she's doing in Dubai. Really amazing work. And so I think this is an example that you can expect from Juice Spaces, a first for the NFT world. So that is awesome, Darrion.
It is. And if you go into the next one, so this piece is actually from the Mifolia collection, right? So her collection will be more of a graffiti type collection, you know. So this will definitely, there's definitely a certain group of people that will more gravitate to this type of art, right? And it really is great. It really is amazing. Hey, I see.
Darrion, we got a brother on the stream.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian.
Hey,
how are you going?
Good. Don't let me interrupt this amazing demonstration, guys. The artwork looks absolutely beautiful.
Let's go, bro. So as we were just showing everyone that this is from the Amifolia collection, right? So her collection will be more of a graffiti type collection, and really is beautiful. She has so much work installed, so many pieces are in the pipeline that's going to be released, and a lot of people actually stated that this type, or actually this piece itself is their favorite, and they really do look forward to this, right? So we are really excited.
This is blending graffiti and sketches together.
Right. Yeah.
I've seen some pieces like this, Darrion, that is selling right now for 5 to 10 Ethereum.
Yeah.
And so I'm really excited to see where these pieces go.
Yeah. You know, so that's it for now. With what we'll show, but guys, know that the indie creators, right, are gonna release some amazing work, right, some top class, some top quality work, and we actually having an indie tour very soon, where we're gonna do a global tour, recruiting more indie creators from all different parts of the globe, right. So that's gonna create a lot of opportunities from a lot of artists that don't necessarily know how to go about really getting their work out there, and getting an audience, getting a community and stuff like that. So we're really excited to be able to work with these artists and build relationships and really help to change their lives.
Wow. Brian, some really amazing stuff is happening.
Always.
Your plane landed and you made it home in time.
I was a little late, but I was watching what I could on the road, and it's amazing what Juice Spaces is doing for these creators. It's absolutely jaw-dropping that we're finding this incredible talent and being able to demonstrate it through Juice Spaces.
Yeah.
And Brian, the juice is about to get sweeter. So we're gonna ask our DJ to drop some fresh Meta Dreads juice. Let's drop it. Let's go.
And so this is one of the native NFTs, right? So this is from the Meta Dress collection, and there's so much with this specific NFT, right? First of all, this collection is more about high fashion, high quality type of NFT. So this actually, what you saw is not even the finished product. As well as the Juicebox NFT, there are more elements, right, to be added, fashion wise and stuff like that, right? But the amazing thing about this specific NFT, Kirwin and Brian, is that we're adding as well in real life utility to this NFT. And how we're doing it is amazing. Kirwin could expand on that if he wants to.
Well, I just saw the tour of the production facility in China. I don't know if our DJ lined up that. I don't think, because that video just came in. Right. And we have designers. The designers are in Italy. And the production for some of the merchandise or the merch or the fashion is coming out of China. And what is going to be exciting about Meta Dreads, it gives our community the opportunity to start their own forward fashion business. And so every holder of the Meta Dreads NFT will be able to earn revenue from the sales of the Meta Dreads fashion line. Wow. And one of the exciting things about it, looking at the e-commerce platform for it, it's going to be including augmented reality. So we are talking about some exciting things, some things that are going to be a first for the NFT industry, but if not a first, certainly pioneering the space. So we are talking about an eyewear company, prescription glasses, but not, we see like Brian is in some cool glasses there. Brian, you take off your glasses.
On cue.
Brian is in some cool glasses. There's no way the sun is going to get him there, Brian.
No way.
So we are talking about, you buy some eyewear and it's boring, and you have your cool Ray-Bans shades, but your eyewears. So we are talking about high fashion a high fashion brand that's going to create opportunities for our Juice Spaces family to generate wealth in the area of eyewear, jackets, hats, caps.
Yeah.
So it's going to be really an amazing opportunity. We're excited. Remember, a lot of projects, we said before, a lot of projects, it's a lot of hopium. But because our experience, and Brian, you too, has been in business, we are hard at work at the business end of these things.
Yeah.
And really and truly for us, it's about getting a community who will join with us for an amazing journey. So it's not so much about the money, it's about the family. And the money will come. You know, the community, it really comes first, and the money comes after. And so, Brian, even let's say without the NFT space, we're talking about projects that are exciting. But what the NFT space does, it's a way for us to bring a community together and add all of the skills, the talents, the passion, the drive, the vision that a shared community brings to do something amazing. You can talk about that a little bit, Brian, because you guys are doing amazing things. And I know you're in the middle of some amazing projects, including Juice Spaces.
Honored to be part of Juice Spaces. Yeah, I mean, you've touched on so many key points. One of the things I absolutely love about the NFT space is it's another medium for people to raise the capital they need to go after their dreams and their passions. So things don't have to get stifled. You know, so the worst thing for a creator is to have to stop creating and try to figure out how to go and make money. I've learned this firsthand in the music industry. You know, when you're in a studio with an amazing artist, a producer, an engineer, they don't want to be thinking about their utility bill, or they don't want to be thinking about anything besides creating beautiful music. And once you start to introduce stressors of financial capabilities into that model, the creativity starts to dip because they're frustrated or they're angry or they're intimidated, whatever the emotion is. So, you know, we've been involved with NFTs, especially with virtual stacks and turn coins, since 2016 and 2017, developing a platform to be able to help talented people be able to continue to go after their dreams and passions. So Kirwin and team, when I got to see what Juice Spaces was doing, like, this is exactly what I love to do and how I love to help support creators, whatever they are, you know, be able to allow people to not give up on their dreams. And that's what NFTs do. And it allows the community to be part of that journey with that creator. So it's that extra connectivity of being part of that artist or that musician or that painter or fashion designer. You know, one of our other holdings in a great company called Fashwire is a top shopping app in iOS for connecting independent designers as well as mainstream ones, but directly with their audience. You know, one of the things that's broken with the Facebook/Meta Instagrams of the world is that if you want to reach an audience, you have to pay for that reach. You know, things like Fashwire, things like these NFTs and building these communities, you can nurture, develop, and have direct access to the community that wants to be part of that artist or that designer. And have that extra connectivity by owning that NFT is very rewarding for everybody that's involved.
Wow. And I love how you said that, Brian, because that's sort of like the core statement of Juice Spaces: connecting inspired creators with passionate communities. And I love how you talk about removing the middleman. You know, sometimes the middleman, there is a big tax to connect. And I think creators want to be able to work with passionate communities without going through a middleman. And I really love what you said there. And that's at the core of Juice Spaces, connecting independent creators with passionate communities.
Absolutely. And then, you know, for the majority part of amazing creators, whatever their industry, they're not money oriented. They just want to keep creating. But if they can be provided with the necessary monetization they need to continue to keep creating, they're happy. And then there's the ones that are the massive successes that learn how to commercialize their name and they get licensing agreements and they create real monster corporation businesses around them. But for the most part, creators are very simple, amazing, beautiful people that just want to create. And if you can find a way for them to monetize that, which Juice Spaces so eloquently does, as well as things like virtual stacks, then they don't have to give up on that and go into the corporate world or take a job that they don't like. And that's what life's all about, is to be able to go after what you love, what you're passionate about. Never give up on that. Because once you give up on it, the rest of your life you're living in regret, and you never achieve the heights or love or admiration that you have for anything, especially when you give up on your dreams.
Very true. And we want to say a special shout out to the Vapes clan who's joining the live stream. Anwar, David, so happy to have you guys here. And so happy to have the community. He's tuned in today. And in case you miss it, Brian, in case you missed it, we're going to run one more time. We're going to ask the DJ, and we're going to talk a little bit about the Juice Box line. So we're going to ask the DJ one more time. Could you drop the Juice Box video, and let's chat a little bit about the Juice Box line and the Mint Pass. Wow. I just love seeing it. And I mean, I can't, if I stand up, I would show you guys, I am wearing
a bathing suit.
That pants. Do I need to stand up, Darrion, or should I not do myself that on the live stream? But in honor of the Juice Box, I am wearing the same pants as the Juice Box. I got my Rambo knife, and I don't know where I put my red banner, but so amazing. And we are excited about the Juice Box line. One of the things that really excites us about it, it's again linked to in real life business. One of the chains that we work with is a growing fast food chain. We have one of our businesses is responsible for their marketing. And we sat with the owner and we discussed a juice line. And this is one of the most successful, it's a, how do you call it? It's a type of food, right? And I don't want to share information that it's still in development, but it's type of cuisine that combines Indian and Chinese cuisine. And it's a fast growing restaurant chain. And we're in discussions with them to create a line of juices. So we're going to have a guaranteed market at launch that our Juice Box family is going to share the benefits of. So we're talking about a really exciting project. And I'm going to ask the DJ again. We have a DJ brand for this stream.
I love it. Hope we make a mango lassi juice box.
Sorry, say that again, Brian.
I hope we make a mango lassi juice box. That would be delicious.
Of course. Yeah. I mean, what's your favorite? You know, in Miami, what did I have in Miami? I had a mango, pineapple, colada. I mean, it was great. You know. David is saying, I don't know what that is. Kaba is dope, you know. So let's ask the DJ. Let's see if we can see some of the collection. And everything we're seeing here is still in work. And that's the exciting thing, Brian.
Yep.
We're not talking about projects that we're going to start someday. Yeah. Everything is already in development. and everything is already far advanced with our designers, and also on the business level, things are already being advanced. And we're going to talk a little bit about our Min Pass and the opportunity that our Juicebox family has to really get in at the ground floor for something that we believe is going to heights and would be amazing. So, hey, I like this one. Darrion, does this one have a little Doctor Strange?
Yeah, so this actually was the first ever, let's say first ever draft, right? So this really isn't it, but this is the concept that we will have. You saw a Rambo juice box. We will definitely have a superhero kind of Doctor
So
Strange.
this will be moving?
Yeah, right. So we definitely gonna do a superhero one, similar to Doctor Strange, and that's gonna be cool. This is a samurai juice box, a samurai character, right? So this is also a draft of it, right? Still, obviously, more stuff have to be done on it, but we're being transparent with everyone and showing everyone, our progress from day one and where it is we're headed. So, especially when you do see the final product of this, you'll be amazed because you'll remember what you saw here. I don't know if the DJ has any more. Right, but so this was one of the sketches for the Rambo, right? Um, this was one that they did specifically for Mother's Day. I I laughed when I saw this because I remember one of my school teachers, but this is a lady juice box, right? This actually was also, this was, I think, the second draft, so more elements, more stuff are gonna be added to this as well, right? But this is where the designers are at so far, but there are definitely a lot more to come from all of these that you guys see. Right, this is a sheriff, right? So actually, sheriff, we do actually have one with the sheriff walking, looking very mean, right? I don't know if the DJ probably has it, but this also has more elements that are added, and he looks really cool when he is walking as well. Right, so there's a lot, guys, with the juice box NFT is concerned, and as Kirwin said, how we incorporated it with value in all different aspects. It really is exciting. It really is.
I see Jessica said Mama Juice. I see Sabita said anything coconut, apple, mango for me.
But so what we could do, we could get into the Min Pass, because for me, the Min Pass is really exciting what we did, because we really are setting this thing up in our way for this Min Pass to have so much value. So there are going to be 3 types of Min Passes, guys. There's going to be the Galaxy Min Pass, there's going to be a Star Min Pass, and there's going to be a Moon Min Pass. So the Galaxy Min Pass gives 40% off of all NFTs. The Star Min Pass gives 30% off of all future NFTs, and the Moon Min Pass gives 10% off of all future NFTs. So guys, to me, why this is so powerful as well, because it's definitely going to be at a limited supply compared to the amount of NFTs that are going to be released in the future. So that is going to increase the demand for the Min Pass, because as more releases come out, as more launches come out, people will want the Min Pass because they could get a discount. And we know people do love to sell, people love to flip, right? To be able to get it for the cheapest price, when it is you do sell, you're definitely going to make so much profit. So this thing is set up in a way where the Min Pass will even pay for itself eventually. Right? So
perhaps in your first NFT you purchase,
yeah,
the Min Pass will pay for itself.
Yep.
I think that's amazing, right? Now, Brian, we don't have a culture. We don't believe in launching an NFT for 1 Ethereum. We don't believe in launching a Juice Spaces. We don't want to launch an NFT for 0.5 Ethereum. We want to make sure our community has room to grow, and we want to make sure that you hold on to the NFT. Now, remember, there are 2 main projects that the Min Pass is going to give you access to, or 2 main channels, if I can use the word channels. The first area is going to be the native NFT projects of Juice Spaces. And the native NFT projects of Juice Spaces are all linked to a real business, in real life business.
Yeah.
And additionally, the Mint Pass is going to give you access to the independent creator projects at Juice Spaces. And you can get up to 40% discount or off of every project at Juice Spaces. But we want our Juice Spaces family to value the Mint Pass so much that they never sell it.
Yeah.
You know, because it pays for itself. When you purchase the first juice box, the Mint Pass is going to pay for itself. Mint Pass holders are going to get the juice box for up to 40% off. And so I was saying, Brian, we don't know where the price would be for the juice box. Perhaps it can be, it's definitely going to be under 0.3 Ethereum. So it's definitely going to be under 0.3 Ethereum. And the demand, when you look at the demand for invisible friends, the demand for imaginary ones, and we love those projects, right? And we love the team at Invisible Friends. We think they've done an amazing job. But trust us, the team at Juice Spaces is going to blow your mind with the Juice Box line. Because what you saw today, I think, Brian, is on a level that is world class, and it's not even finished as yet. We were talking to the designers. While the juice box is walking, there's going to be juice spilling out. And our top designer said to us, hey guys, I haven't even made it juicy as yet. So everyone, we're talking about an entire collection that is animated. It's not going to be a few animated. Everyone is animated. And so our Mint Pass, let me give you an example or look at what our Mint Pass, let's take a look at our Mint Pass, what it looks like. So we're going to ask our DJ again to just throw up that Mint Pass. Let's take a look at it. And so this is our golden straw. And Brian, you know why we came up with a golden straw VIP citizen Mint Pass? The golden straw means you're going to get access to all the juice you need to create wealth. But one of the reasons why we call it the VIP Citizen Mint Pass, it really maps our journey and our roadmap. And it's really an invitation to join us in an amazing journey at Juice Spaces, because we believe the ultimate frontier for Juice Spaces is going to be the Galaxy Metaverse. And our Mint Pass holders are going to get rights to become citizens in the Galaxy Metaverse and to purchase land within the Galaxy Metaverse. And this Mint Pass is going to give you up to 40% off everything that Juice Spaces does. Brian, can you talk to us about the Mint Pass and what your thoughts are?
Well, it's the all access pass to whatever the future holds here. So it's a future proof opportunity to make sure that you're involved and have the opportunity to be involved in everything that Juice Spaces brings to market. So whatever those future collaborations, partnerships, or exclusive development projects are, the only way that you get that is if you have this incredible NFT in your holdings. And Kirwin, we'll be announcing something pretty soon that Juice Spaces is part of to do probably one of the most exclusive live events ever created in this space. And we're excited to be able to collaborate and work together and bring all those necessary pieces together. And part of that project is to create an experience for NFT holders like they've never seen before. But more importantly, it's going to be a stage for independent creators to be able to be next to some of the most prominent artists in the world to demonstrate and show off their work. Because if you become successful in whatever industry that you're in, I think you have an obligation and duty to bring up people to be at your level, or at least be on a path to your level. And that's real success, and that's real growth. And we want to work with amazing top tier artists across every industry to help these independent artists be able to get seen, get visibility, and be able to monetize their incredible work.
Very true, very true. Well said, Brian. So we want to thank, we're coming near to the end, and we want to thank our community who's joined us today. We're going to be sharing all these videos within our Discord. Darrion, Brian, what would we say to our community? How can they be part of this amazing journey? And we're saying to this our community, the good news, Brian, is Solana is very low right now.
That's a great point.
Yeah. And so we're telling our community, you know, we didn't want our the Mint Pass to be out of the reach financially for our community. Because for us, it's not about so much about the money. The money is important, but it's not all about the money. It's about the community. And we wanted our community to have some buy-in to our vision. And so we want to be somewhere between $100 and $150. And so we are saying as we get to our mint date, which is going to be in the next few weeks. So we are saying to our community, perhaps it might be wise, Brian, to buy 2 Solana now.
Yeah.
And get it ready for our mint date.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be a smart, prudent move.
Yeah, the price of Solana right now, put aside 2 Solana, because we think we might be around there based on the price of Solana and when the mint date hits. I don't know if the market is going to start to go back up. We saw today was a good day for the stock market, right? I don't know if it's still good. The last time I saw it, the Dow was up 500 points. So I don't know if it's still like that, right? But it looks like the market wants to turn. And we know if the market turns, then the crypto market will turn also.
And the thing is, where Solana is at right now, I think the highest Solana ever was like what, like 200, 250, was it?
Perhaps
so
around
there.
there.
So that means where it is right now, that's a good 6x back to where it ever was. So that's actually a benefit that, you know, like we're looking to do all this at this time. It could benefit, you know, the project in that way.
Yeah, so it may, good point, Darrion. I think it's really timely for what we're doing and for our community. But the other thing I'd say to our community is get involved. We really need your support. We are encouraging you to help us get the message out, share the content, share the Twitter posts within your communities. And we have some amazing people who are helping us and really doing an amazing job. We really want to thank Alex for the job he's been doing. Really phenomenal job. And we're partnering with a lot of communities. We have a lot of shared Twitter spaces coming up with a lot of amazing communities. So this is going to be a busy week for us at Juice Spaces. But we want to say to our community, we want you to own the vision. We want you to get involved. It's so awesome to have Brian here. We have so many of you from the Babes Clan community who have, you know, you really love Brian. People do love you, Brian. Your community loves you. And we have so many people from the Babes community too. And so we encourage in our community, get involved, share your ideas with us, share your suggestions with us, share the content, help us get the message out that something amazing is happening at Juice Spaces. And together, we are going to do something that will be historic. Yep. And something that will be impactful within the NFT space. There are a lot of amazing projects that are doing great things. You know, I think of what Babes has done, Babes Clan has done, really amazing things. And to think they have just started, you know. And so there are a lot of amazing projects. And Brian, we're going to leave this meeting and go right into another meeting shortly.
Yeah,
Brian,
that's right.
We're all going to go in a meeting. And the things and the projects we are working on. We want to say to the Juice family, we're happy to have you here. And we want to say we are doing our best so that you would be happy to be here. And I see Jessica just shared so fittingly, we are all going to make it together. You know, so awesome. Darrion, any final words? Brian, any final words?
You did a great job, and I just want to reiterate, you know, that we're really gonna do this together. That's a really important thing. So, continue to communicate, continue to be part, of the community, continue to be excited, continue to share, and let's continue to spread that positivity and that, ecstatic vibe in the community, so that everyone could be excited and that momentum could start to raise for what's to come. So stay tuned, and as Kirwin said, we're gonna do this.
Wow, Brian.
So well said. It's hard to follow that one, my friend. But yeah, we have an incredible, passionate community at Babes, obviously at Juice Spaces, and other great partners and collaborations that we have combined. It's good people doing good work and having good results as the outcome. It's a pretty simple philosophy. A lot of people around the world didn't get that memo, but it's great to work with you and this amazing team because we're all aligned. At the end of the day, we want to create value, and we want to help these independent artists get seen, make some money, and create a good living for themselves.
Awesome. Thank you, Brian. Well said. So we want to thank you for joining us today, and we're going to ask our DJ to take us out with the juice box, I don't know who did that rap. Whoever did that rap, it's like, wow. Yeah, I don't know if you heard this one, Brian, but let's go out with this one. Thanks for joining us today. What an amazing live stream. I want to say thanks to our Discord family for joining us too. What an amazing live stream. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yeah, look, I'm the man now. I'm the man now. I left a dub, but I did it with no handout. I'm the man now. I'm the man now. I left a dub, but I did it with no handout. I'm the man, yeah, yeah. I'm the man now. I'm the man, yeah, yeah. I'm the man now. I'm the man now. I'm the man now. Yeah, I did it with no